Divorced Dad Diaries, day 87. Got it right that time. It's a Saturday, and I have no plans again.
Hey Alexa, what's the weather today?
Currently, in Rolleston it's 8 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect lots of clouds, with a high of 15 degrees and a low of 6 degrees.
Shorts weather.
So, I chucked on the same outfit I wore yesterday with a jacket in case it was a bit windy, grabbed my headphones, and then drove about halfway to McDonald's. And what I decided to do is that I would walk the rest of the way there, get a bit of early morning exercise. And while I was walking through the township, I made sure to stop and have a look at the restaurants and have a gaze at their menus and sort of get an idea for where I might do my next solo restaurant trip. And once I got my coffee, it was head back home, at which point it was about 10 a.m. and I realised that I hadn't actually had breakfast yet, so I quickly heated up some leftovers. And then I just sort of lazed around. I did a bit of cleaning, I played some Xbox for a few hours, had some lunch, and then I remembered that I wanted to do some baking, but I'm still missing some basic stuff. So I went over to the second-hand shop and immediately spotted this cool loaf tray, which would be great if I ever do like a banana loaf or something. But I also found this sheet with a removable bottom, which would be great for like brownies and stuff like that. So grabbed that too. And then it was back home to do some baking. So I actually cross-post these videos to YouTube. I've only have like 3 or 4 viewers there, which is like my mum, my auntie, a friend who doesn't have TikTok. But the point is that my mum saw my baking videos, and she used to do a lot of baking for us back in the day. She was a Chelsea recipe book girl. We're a Chelsea family. So she sent me one of her recipes that she was baking when she was watching one of my videos. So I thought, I want to make that because I remember her making it back in the day. Although I'm worried it won't be as good because, frankly, I'm always a bit worried about making my mum's recipes because they're never quite as good as I remember them. Like, I don't know if she just put some, like, mother's love magic in there or something to make it better. I don't know. Here is the recipe, by the way, if you're interested. You can take a screenshot. Otherwise, you can enjoy watching me make a mess repeatedly over and over again. I spilt the sugar, I spilt some toasted muesli, I spilt some raisins. Although I realised that in my toasted muesli, there was already some raisins in there. So I thought instead of putting the whole 1 cup of raisins in, I'd put in a 1/4 cup of raisins and then put in a 1/2 cup of chocolate buttons, which I think will help just appeal to the kids a bit more, because I'm not sure how they'd feel about these otherwise. And it's not, if they don't eat them, I'll happily eat them all, but, it'd be good to know I could put them in their school lunches when they go back to school next week. But I also quickly rinsed out the tray, and I was just going to put the muesli bar straight into the tray, but I chickened out in the last minute and put some baking paper down. I also underestimated how tall the pan is, and I couldn't quite get my hand around it with the tea towel, so I had to do a quick shimmy, quick rearrange. Don't want to burn myself. But once they were done, I scored them, and then honestly the hardest part is waiting for them to to cool down. But I remembered I wanted to clean my duvet cover this weekend, so I went and chucked that in the washing machine and put it in the dryer, and by then it was all done. So, it's still a wee bit warm, but it's probably cool enough that I can... I haven't actually properly chopped it yet. Okay, let's get a piece off. Oh, I got a piece of chocolate too. Oh, this is dangerous. It's not too sweet. So it'd be really easy to just eat the whole lot. I'm sure my kids will enjoy it too. So I'm going to go watch Django Unchained because I believe it's 3 hours long. Which is why I haven't watched it yet. I'm still catching up on lots of movies over the last 10 years. Well, speaking of which, last night I watched Naked Gun 1988 for the first time, and that was probably the stupidest movie I've ever seen. I laughed so much. I almost choked on my drink at one point. It's just really silly humour right up my alley.
She was giving me a look I could feel in my hip pocket.
And of course, they're making a new one with Liam Neeson, and I can just imagine him with the serious of a Taken movie delivering those jokes. I think it'll be really good. That might be one I'll go see at the movies, I think. But I'm going to go watch my movie, and I will catch you on the flip side.